Hey, who's on here? Hey, Avon. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in, and then I'll start my commentary, I guess you could call it. And just to give you an update, I haven't been online for a while. It's been a minute since I've done any videos. I'm just sitting here at Whole Foods, writing out my budget. It's been a minute since I wrote out my budget to know how much money I need to be spending, and it's been a while. I guess because working for 2.5 years with these gig jobs, it's kind of I was thinking it was so depressing just knowing how much money that I probably overspend and how much money I make. But I have to know what I'm doing, what's coming in, what's coming out. So anyway, I guess I got enough of y'all in here. So Avon, who else is on here? Identify yourselves. If you're not subscribed to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe, even though my comments are being held for review. So I don't review, I don't just release my comments until I actually check out what the comments are. But anyway, as you can see, I have I'm going back doing deliveries again. My assignment that I had with this customer service job. Hey, Crowman 13. We've seen you in a minute since last year, summer. And so anyways, as some of y'all know, I went back to work at this customer service job, and it was basically healthcare customer service, which was for CVS Healthcare, and it was a business solution company called T-Tech, and I was working there. It was a seasonal position that was supposed to be until March, and that's a whole nother video altogether because I don't want to say too much about that case. Okay. Hey, Ruthie, 1997. Everybody got different things. But anyway, so the assignment ended last week, and put it this way, it was not hey, Nicole, Ruthie, Carol, Maine, Avon. I'm missing some of y'all. So basically, put it this way, it wasn't a company that offered any type of benefits. It wasn't a company that it was seasonal, and they made it clear as seasonal, but the way how they made it sound like, oh, we'll try to find another assignment before another new client, and you can come on and blah blah blah. It was just a mess, and it was total mess. I mean, I enjoyed the job to some extent, but after a while it was getting on my nerves. It was just getting on my nerves because it was that, they had a new client they brought on, which was a permanent position that's supposed to pay more, but they wanted, they were saying, oh, you can't apply until your assignment's over. They hired over 200 something odd people when they first had this client for CVS, and had over 250 something odd clients. And then of course that whole mix up with my start date, I had resigned from that other Wipro and waited for 5 weeks until I had to start. And then I've been there I was there for 5 months. Yeah, I want to say it wasn't even 5 months. Let me see, September, October, November, December, January, February. It was about four months, not even 5 months. So basically I moved on from that. But I did find another position. It's not going to start until not next week, but the week after next. But I do have an interview coming up on Monday. So I'm not going to go too much in detail about that, about what the company name is. I'll let y'all know after the fact. So, but so anyway, so I'm doing Zifty. Remember I tell you I did Zifty. I signed up for about over a good year and a half ago, and it was thank you, Avon, and it was I liked Zifty. It was okay when I first started, but it would have to get used to it because it was in Zifty's been around in Atlanta for over 15 years, well 13, 14 years or so, way before Uber Eats, way before all these other app companies. But most of their clients or customers or businesses they serve tends to be in Midtown, downtown, Sandy Springs, and a lot of times it's like downtown, Virginia Highlands, maybe Sandy Springs. But the thing was, when I first started with Zifty, they were micromanaging too much. It was like, they would pop up. Oh yeah, Zifty been around for a long time. So when I did Zifty, as long as it wasn't one of those chow now orders, you pretty much go to the customer, go pick up the food, deliver it, and then on your phone, they have to sign that they received the food, and then they tip you on the phone. It's like it would tell you what the percentage of the tip is. Now, if it's not a chow now order, and it was like a regular order that Zifty place, chow now orders, you just simply pick up the food, drop it off, and then at the end, when you say you delivered it, then it'll tell you how much you paid. Whereas Zifty, they would simply, you pick up the food, then you get there, you drop. All right, I'm back. So Zifty, there tends to be a lot of orders because the parking sucks. You basically have to either pay for parking depending on where you are. It was a lot of apartment complexes, and you had to trying to figure out where the hell they at. Hey, purpose for me, and it was just too frustrating when I first started doing Zifty. So I left them alone, and the only reason why I left them alone was because I had other. Race for exactly. Let me tell you. And but I'm gonna address that comment in a minute, Ruthie. So I had other options. I had all those other options, Deliv and Uber Eats and Grubhub and all those other apps. So it was kind of like Zifty was on the back burner because there was so many apps that I had options to do. So I just kept Zifty along just in case. So after not doing Uber anymore, Uber Eats anymore, Grubhub, DoorDash, all that fell to the wayside, I still have my options to do Amazon Flex, Zifty, and I told them today, I just left the office at Uber office up there in Claremont Road, and I wanted to go, and I was trying to wait on for them to add Uber Eats back to my profile. Now, y'all know that I had just recently got put back on with Uber for driving. And I was like, okay, I ain't did Uber people in over 2 years. And they so happens to put me back on there. But I didn't take no orders. I said, nope, I don't want to do people. So I've been communicating with them back and forth online to get me to put Uber Eats again. So I was driving today, and I'm gonna tell you about this other gig job that I'm doing. It's not really a gig job, but it's I'll talk about that in my other part of my segment. So So I said, let me go to corporate, let me go down to the office at the Claremont location. So I went there and I told them, I'm thinking that, they would just put me back on Uber Eats. He looked at his little profile, said, your score was too low for Uber Eats. I said, my score was not low for Uber Eats. Before I stopped doing Uber Eats, my score was a 5.0. So after that, it was like, well, Uber rating system is different than when you're driving people. So I said, you know what, cancel my account. I don't even want to do Uber. I canceled, I deleted the app right there when I sat there, deleted the app. I deleted the Uber Eats app. I'm not ordering nothing from Uber Eats. I don't care what. I don't have no problems getting in my car and going to wherever and get my own food. So you would never come to my house to deliver any food ever to me. So I told him to delete it. I said, you can cancel my account, you can cancel everything. And I told them, and I left the corporate office. So in the meantime, I was charging my phone. And Zifty, it was already after lunchtime. So I get a first request for Zifty. And it was at the Sweet Hut. And I was right off of Buford Highway. I wasn't that far from it. So I said, oh, I got an order. So I went there. Then when I got there, I saw it was chow now. I said, okay, you know what? It is what it is. I just got to, see what I get. So I picked it up, dropped it off, not too far away. Hey, Lynn. So I dropped off the food. And at that point, it was completely dead. So I said, so that order came up to, I got paid. It was a chow now order, and it was $5.95. I didn't have to go that far. I was 3 miles away from the restaurant, and then I was 2 miles, I would say 2 miles to where I had to go, which was another not business suite. It was a shopping center with all these different restaurants. I'll talk about that later, about the car. That's another thing I'm going to add on. No, I didn't get the car fixed. I'm still waiting for Kia Consumer Affairs to look into the matter before I initiate my complaint to the federal government. And then I'm going to file my complaint because they want to drag their asses on about it. So I'm going to give them, over the weekend. What's the day? Today's Friday. Tomorrow, because I don't have internet anymore at my house. I have to use the internet on the phone, so I have to go somewhere to get internet and things like that. So anyway, so I dropped off that one delivery, and the person who worked at some other food place. So it was a white girl, and she was like, "You ordered food? How you order food when you work at a food place?" So I gave her the bag, had my little black Postmate bag, because I don't have no more, Zifty don't give you no bag. They give you this big, huge, humongous bag, and I don't even know where the hell that bag is. It might be somewhere in the garage, and if it is, I got to throw it out. But either I have it in the car, either I have that thing in the Kia in the trunk, or that bag is probably somewhere in the garage. And if it's in the garage, I gotta throw it out because that's where the cat stays. And the garage was already messed up anyway. But anyway, I just have to throw it out. So I ain't gonna get too much into that. So I dropped it off. The first order was $5.95. I don't know how much she tips because Zifty doesn't tell you they tell you what your estimate pay is gonna be, and they're calculated at the end. So right now I'm sitting here at Whole Foods in Buckhead, or Chamblee rather. This is really considered Chamblee, it's not Buckhead. And I'm just charging my phone and waiting until 6 o'clock. That's when I pick up and do Zifty again. I'm not going in that 5 o'clock rush hour traffic. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna be working from 6 to 9 with Zifty, just to see how it is again. Now, one thing about Zifty is once you get paid for wherever you go. So I'm hoping that I get a lot of orders as I'm getting down in Buckhead, because Buckhead is one of the, exclusive, rich areas. And Zifty has a lot of high-end restaurants. I mean, they still have, you know, they don't have fast food. It's not on their agenda. But they have some pretty good restaurants listed on their profile. But I hope it's a Zifty order, not no chow now. Because if it's Zifty orders, it tends to be pretty high. Zifty is very expensive in regards to what they charge in their delivery fees compared to the others, but the quality of restaurants are way better. And I'm hoping I get one of those high-end, expensive restaurants, because if it's a Zifty order and it's a certain amount, if they spend over $100 or something like that, it's automatically tipped. Nope, they don't have fast food at no Zifty. Nope, I've never seen it. You know, fast food to Zifty is one of those high-end Asian restaurants or one of those noodle places that's like real expensive, you know, in real exclusive areas, because most of their territories tends to be in high-end areas. Sandy Springs, Buckhead, you know. They ain't never gonna be spread out to the hood. I'm gonna tell you that. They ain't never gonna be in no damn Stone Mountain with no broke ass black folks. They tried to expand way out there in Marietta and Kennesaw, but I don't, you know, but that's the mall. I asked them, what area is that? And it tends to be all the way up there in up there in Kennesaw. And I was like, but they don't really get too many orders over there. Besides, I'm never up there. So I'm gonna see how it goes, and I'm gonna go and do it tonight. I'm gonna do it for a few hours, and unless my phone goes completely dead, and not because, you know, I'm trying to charge it up to a high percentage, because unlike the Kia, the Corolla, the cigarette adapter where you plug it in, it doesn't work. And I was like, oh God, you know, and I did not charge my I have this battery, carry-on battery that you charge. You can also charge other outlets like your phone and stuff. I didn't even charge that, so I got to take that out the car, charge that up overnight, so I could have capabilities of charging my phone, because it just takes too much. It just takes too much draining of your battery so quickly. And you know, I don't have no fancy phone. I got an iPhone 6E, and I'm planning on keeping this phone until it doesn't work no more. So, anywho, so next week I have to start. You know, let me tell you, next week's gig, I came across at Indeed.com. And there was a flower place in Buckhead. They're looking for drivers to deliver flowers on Valentine's Day. So I just submitted my resume. I didn't put nothing on. Let me tell you how my resume was. My resume had nothing to do with no deliveries. And it was like a regular resume that I submit for other jobs, regular company customer service jobs. So I got a call when I was in the Uber office from the Petals Flowers, and they were saying, oh, you know, but asked me about my experience. It was a black guy, and I told him I know I didn't put none of my experience on the resume, because my resume just probably stood out. Like, well, this girl put down her degree and, you know, customer service jobs, blah blah blah. So Monday, is it Monday or Tuesday? No, Tuesday. So Tuesday I have to go to the little training they're gonna have. You know, that way I go there, download the app, and you get paid on, I want to say, I don't know how they're gonna pay. I guess you're gonna get the tips and whatever delivery fees, but they said you can make anywhere from $20 an hour. So I'm gonna do that, and for Valentine's Day, and I figure, and I'll let y'all know, because hopefully I will make some good money. What? You need to tell me. Why you turned it down? Let me know. Crow man, tell me how you went to apply, who you spoke to. So give me the contact information. Just text it to me. No, better yet, email it to me. tsmallwood68 at gmail.com. Why they looked at you? Not to say that you ain't deserve anything, but did you have your insurance license? Because I think I tried to apply and get on with Liberty Mutual a few years ago. Adder Holt in Roswell. You had to let me know the details. So anyway, so they said that you come in for the little training, they're gonna pay you just to showing up and stuff. And they asked me if can you work the day after Valentine's Day too. So I'm gonna do it next week. Nope, I went to school for IT. Well, you shouldn't have no problems finding nothing in IT, depending on what time of IT you'll be doing. Because just because you have an IT degree, sometimes if you don't have the right kind of IT degree, that could be something. Not no technical support stuff either. I'm talking about IT like software engineer, data, big data, that type of stuff. That's in demand. So, but good luck on your endeavors. So next week I have to go to the with the temp agency for this other company, and then I'll be going back to work. Not next week, but the week after next. And my experience in customer service and healthcare, that kind of helped me with the position that I'm going to be working through. But it's going to be through the temp agency, and they told me, you could become permanent anytime during that transition, I guess. But I'm gonna do it. It's in Alpharetta, so I gotta go to Alpharetta and see how it goes. But I'm not going to rest on my laurels. I'm just gonna still consistently send out my resume. And then if it's 4 months, if the assignment is 4 months and whatever, they was this particular company I'm going with. I've seen different positions with this company, several different positions posted on Indeed. So I'm just gonna get my foot in the door, show up on time, do my work, and then when I'm there, then I could inquire about maybe a different position within the company itself. But I have an interview with another company Monday over the phone, so I'll see what happens. Sometimes it works for the best, because that other company I was working with, it was just too iffy, and I wish I wish I never left that dang ratchet company that I worked for before, but at the same time, I even tried to go back to them, and they was like, no. I was like, well, forget it. I said, you know what? Never go backwards. Keep going forward. Because it wasn't like they was offering anything more different before. So I said, it works for the best. So let me tell you this other thing I was doing. It's called field agent. So field agent, I've heard about this a couple of years ago. And I had downloaded the app a couple weeks ago, and so I did some assignments this week, real easy assignments. And today I did 3. Let me see what I did. It was 4, but they claimed that one was the wrong location at Family Dollar. I went to a Walmart, Aldi's, Family Dollar, and Buddy's store, and took pictures of whatever they want. It was paying like $3. Now you say that's not a whole lot of money, but I did that today, and I made $12 in less than an hour, because the places I went to, was, it was right around the house. It was like, what? Aldi's. I went up to the Aldi's that I normally go to all the time. I went around the corner, even though that was the wrong Family Dollar. It was the other Family Dollar down the street, the opposite direction. So if that assignment is still available, I'm going to do it and probably do it tomorrow. Because all you have to do is take pictures of displays, of Valentine's displays. And then another one I had was for a mattress place. It was on not yesterday. What day was that? Tuesday? Yeah, I was at the Whole Foods in Ponce de Leon, if anyone knows about it. And I was sitting there and I was looking through the app on the field agent, and I said, hey, this place is across the street. They just wanted me to take a picture of the mattress display. And they paid $4. So in that short period of time, in those 2 days that I've done it, I did one last week. It was going to the store, buying some eggs, organic eggs, $5 eggs, but they said they'll reimburse you back. So I said, you know what? I'm going to the supermarket, to this particular Sprouts. I'll get to try out the eggs, and they'll give me my money. I just took a copy of the receipt. They reimbursed me for the eggs. But so I made what was it? I made about $18 and doing those little short spurts assignments, and it was a lot, So, and I said to myself, you know what? If it's only going to be a couple of weeks, not even an hour, and I'm in the area, or I'm driving in the area, and it's paid $3 to something just to take 2 pictures or 1 picture and answer a couple of questions. And I had a lot of them. It was a lot of them. And it was like, a lot of them was on Walmart's audits. You go to the Walmart, they want you to go to Walmart, they want you to observe what's going on in the store, take some pictures, and they pay $3 to $5. Sometimes they pay $7. And it's only, 2 minutes? They give you a lot of time to do it, like 2 hours. They tell you, if you accept the assignment, they tell you, okay, please complete this in 2 hours before it expires. But if it's up the street from my house, or if I'm in the area, I say, well, shoot, let me go on down there, make some, a quick $3, and you do it like, the way I look at it, if you do it like $25 a week, just going to places, observing, taking pictures, and that's it, that's an extra $100 a month. And that $100 could pay off one of these bills that I'm listing on here, So that was a good little, strategy, because I was looking at a podcast yesterday, or listening to a podcast yesterday, and they was talking about residual income. Now, I don't consider doing these gig jobs as a residual income, because residual income really means you do something once and you keep repeating getting paid over and over again. You do it once and you keep getting money over and over again. So, but it made sense. If you have these little jobs doing surveys, mystery shopping, field agent, just go and Google it, field agent. And if you're interested, just do that. I don't get nothing for it, for referring people, but it's a very interesting, fun gig. And I remembered signing up for that app a couple years ago, but I never did anything. I just took it off. I said, I don't want to do that. But I had actually worked for a couple mystery shopping companies. They actually paid pretty good, $50, $25, And another company is Trend Source, but I haven't done them for a minute. But they have a lot of different assignments. I'm not talking about buying. Every mystery shopping is not buying a product and getting reimbursed back. A lot of times they want you to go to a store and take pictures, audit, observe, and that's it. And they pay $3, $5, $7.50, $8, So it's pretty good. It adds up, because I have a couple of apps that I've, going to the grocery store, scanning your receipts, and I have I have a couple of those apps. And last year, at the end of the year, I was doing a BOTA, IBOTTA. Now, you probably seen that a lot on different, what you call it, not ads, what you call those things that pops up. You probably seen a lot. And you know how much money I got with that, doing that, with a BOTA? And I'm not even, and I haven't even scanned a whole bunch of receipts. But I made $50 so far by just going to the grocery store, scanning my receipt, and that's any place. And it started, it added up. And I did cash out on some gas cards. I had bought me like 3 gas cards from Shell, and it was like $60 worth of gift cards. And I was like, man. And I used that to pay for my gas, you know. And I did that because I already had. I had made more than. No, was it a BOTA or was it the other one? No, it was a BOTA. No, was it a BOTA or was it another one? Yeah, it's another company I deal with too. They give exclusively gift cards. Yeah, it was a BOTA. No, you know what? I can't even remember which one it was because, oh, I know what it was. It was mypoints.com. I've been with them for years, and all I do is get an email, read it, click it, and I got these points. And I had so many points that accumulated. That's what I did. It wasn't a BOTA. It was on mypoints.com, and I got $60 worth of gift cards. And then I used a BOTA to get Lowe's gift card. I got like a $25 gift card. I said, you know what? Let me cash these points in, and I'll cash them in, and I'll be like, that's extra money to spend on other bills. So it'll be, it's interesting. A lot of people are like, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. But it's very simple things that you normally do every day. Going to the grocery store, you just scan a receipt, and that's it, or mystery shopping or whatever it is, So I heard this podcast yesterday that was, this guy was basically talking about it. He said, how do you pay your cell phone bill or your little bills, the little bills that you got, that you could actually do these type of things and let that be the money to pay for it. You start off with the small items. Like, I know if I'm spending $100 worth of gas, because that Corolla doesn't take a lot of money to get filled up for gas, and I was to do the field agent jobs, and I said, okay, you know what? And you do that, let's say you do that like $6 a day. And you say, and that's going to 2 places just to take a picture, and you do that every day. So you say 6 times 5, and you do that 5 days a week. That's $30 a week, or $120 a month. And that's not even hours of work. That's probably literally less than an hour to do that. And it's up, so check it out. Let me tell y'all, and I'll keep y'all abreast on about how that field agent thing is going. But I've heard about this from a couple of YouTubers that was in Atlanta. I think Uber Lady Charlotte. Well, she's not Uber Lady Charlotte because they're not Lady Charlotte. I think she had mentioned it before. And then a couple people I know, they mentioned it to me. They were talking about, they just go there and they pop up on their screen, and they'll go there, take a picture, and that was it. And I think that's how that's how I heard about it. And they were just making a couple bucks here and there, $3, $6, $9, $10. You may think that's not a lot, but that's a lot if you do it every day, or even if you did it Even if you do it twice a week, you know, $20 a week, just taking pictures and walking around, and you just scroll, and it'll tell you, because a lot of those companies spend billions or millions of dollars in marketing. What the hell? I don't know why they didn't pick up that damn chair. Why are you dragging the chair across the... That's what that squeaky noise that you heard. Pick up the chair, please. You're dragging the chair. But anyway, but that's what I just wanted to come in and talk about. Just tuning in. Oh, I mentioned a lot of different companies. Oh, Field Agent. Field, like F-I-E-L-D, agent. You just go down and download the app, and then it would give you all these different things you could do, like scavenger hunt. They want you to scavenger hunt and find a product on the shelf at the store. You put it up. You could put it in your zip code in your area. And you could scroll. Just keep looking. That's what I did, because I didn't realize a lot of the categories they had. I was like, wait a minute. They said I passed by at least 5 of these places, not even a mile from the house. I was like, and I could actually do them, but I didn't want to do it. I said, you know what, I don't feel like going over there today. And it'll be 3 miles up the road, and it'll be, you know, all these little convenience stores that do these smoothie machines, not smoothie machines, those little ice machine stuff. You go to these companies, they want to make sure that their product is kept up to par. I went to Buddy's, right? And it was like one of those smoothie, you know, not smoothie machine, one of those ice machines, like icy, but it's not icy, it's called something else. And I went there, they told me to take a picture of the display, put the UPC code, this code, and look it up and put it, and then the guy comes out behind. Excuse me, what they doing, no foreigner. And I told him, first of all, they want you to be discreet because it's not a mystery shop. So I told him, oh, I'm required by this company that owns this machine that they want to check the you know, display. And then there's a little letter. It's a letter. You actually show them, and you say, here you go. And they say, okay. And they don't leave you. They leave you alone, and then you get your opinions about the machine and if it's broken or whatever. And then you take one picture, put the code in, answer one question, and that was $3. I was like, so like I said, today I did $12. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. Buddies. 2, 3. I did $9 because the other one I went to the wrong damn location. It was the opposite street. It was on the opposite street on Rockbridge Road. I was like, God damn, I keep forgetting that damn Family Dollar. You asking about that question? Now, Ruthie, how you asked me that question from? You know how long ago that was when I did Panera? That's going on a year ago. You know I worked there, it was almost a year ago, right around February. I deleted a lot of videos, to be honest. I deleted a lot of videos. I don't know. I don't know why I deleted Panera. Have any been paid out yet? Do they reject any jobs now? Yeah, they did one. They rejected one of the jobs I went to today. They told me I went to the wrong location. And then when I realized, and it was only one, but you know, they probably put that back on the list. And then if you know, depending on what time I get home, I'll probably do it tomorrow morning if it's still available. But you know, it wasn't no big deal because I was like, wait a minute, there is another damn Family Dollar, the opposite street. Literally, it was not even a mile. It was like the opposite one. I didn't know why they put 2 dirty ass Family Dollar places on the same damn street. You know, it's like opposite side of the street. And I said, dang it, that is the one I'm supposed to have gone to. But I should have looked at the address, but I didn't. But that was $3, so no big deal. It was up the street from the house. Oh, it's legit. Hey, Vicky S. It's legit. It's a legit company. So all I gotta do is and you get a 1099 too. So if you make $600 by the end of the year, they'll give you. You gotta report that as income. So it's legit. It's like I said, it's one of those hidden gems that a lot of people don't know about. But if they do know about it, a lot of people think, oh, I want to do $3. But you know what? The biggest one, at least when I downloaded the app, it was Walmart. Yeah, the mistake was legit because they know where you at because they track you on your phone. Because a lot of people could go in there and try to say they went there and did it, and they didn't do it. But it's legit. So Valentine's Day of next week, I'm gonna do deliveries for the flowers for this company. So I'm gonna go there Monday. I just got the email when I was doing the video. He just sent me the email with the details. So I'm gonna go. I figured if I could make over $100 doing deliveries, because you know what, delivering flowers during Valentine's Day, those companies need people to do it. Shoot, I do a few deliveries, especially around work time. You're just driving up there, just going and dropping off the flowers. Just dropping off flowers, and that's it. But you know what? I remember watching someone's video. I'm not such. You were slacking off on Uber Eats. So you did go back to doing Uber Eats again. I remember the last time you was telling us something happened with Uber Eats. But you know what though? I remember watching someone else's video, and you know what? If you live in the New York City area, New Jersey, or any other place, and I was doing deliveries, I would go right to these companies and offer my services and say, just give me a percentage of the sales for the deliveries. And I bet you they'll pay you too. They will pay you because even though this company it's in downtown somewhere, they're looking for people to do deliveries, but I don't know what app they're gonna be using, and I'll let y'all know. Caviar's not even in Atlanta, so I don't know, girl, man, why are you bringing up Caviar? Caviar's not even in Atlanta. Unless they're in Atlanta and I didn't hear about it, because if they are, I would sign up with Caviar. So are they in Atlanta, or they used to be in Atlanta a few years ago, but they're not in Atlanta anymore unless they decide to come back. What time is it? Because I want to make sure I keep my phone charged. I still got plenty of time. I'm gonna probably sit here for a minute. Alright, so Crow Man, why bring up something that has no relevance? They used to be in Atlanta. There ain't nothing to discuss. They not here no more. That's a waste of time. I used to hear so much good things about Caviar and the other places that people was doing it, but now I don't even hardly hear anybody talk about Caviar anymore. I don't hear nobody talking about it. All those people, all those YouTube subscribers that live up in California talk about Caviar. No more. No, I don't believe it. I don't even, people in New York, first of all, you know how hard it is to go to Manhattan in the city trying to do and pick up food deliveries and drop it off? That it no, they need to pay that. Besides, it's so expensive to live in New York. That's nothing. 15 to $20 an hour is like eight 8 to 12 in Atlanta because the cost of living. That's all that is. They do the same thing in California, in San Francisco. They will pay $15. Oh, $15, and you make good money. A lot of people, they don't realize. Look at the way these people live. California, Los Angeles and San Francisco. But yet it costs $2,000+ a month just to live in a small little matchbox apartment. Trust me, if Atlanta ever gets to that ways of being so expensive, it already is getting that way, especially if you're in the Buckhead area and all those in town. It's getting very expensive. That's why so many people live in the outskirts. For you to live in San Francisco and Los Angeles, you probably have to have 2 or 3 roommates just to order to afford to live there. Because there ain't no jobs. Not like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try doing those deliveries for the flowers. And so next week I'll let y'all know what happens. The only reason why I wouldn't do it is unless I was offered a job and they told me to start next week on Valentine's Day, then I won't do it. But I will be starting another job the week after next, so it'll be the 18th, whatever that Monday is, and let's do a temp agency. So if anyone looking for a job, hit me up, send me an email, tsmallwood68@gmail.com, and I'll let you know what the temp agency that I'm working with. And yeah, I'm gonna have a strategy for that. But hopefully I would hopefully, let me see, charge your battery charger too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Shoot, I should have done it today, but I don't know. I guess I can go to a Dollar Tree and see if they have an extension cord and I could plug it up, because I got the all it takes is I need an extension cord and then charge it. But that's why I'm sitting here for a few hours, and then I'll turn on the app. I'm gonna turn on the Amazon Flex app too, because I'm in Whole Foods, and hopefully I'll get an order from Amazon Flex delivering the groceries since I'm here. But lately with Amazon, when I turn on Amazon and I turn it on, I'm no way close to Smyrna, and they have a delivery for pickup deliveries. I said, how the hell I'm gonna get all over there to Smyrna in 5 minutes? Well, I'm waiting for that too. If I get an Amazon restaurant, that's why I said let me stay over here, so that way if I get one, I could turn on Amazon Flex. But the only thing about that is Zifty, is that when you can't be on Zifty and be on Amazon you can't be on the 2 different apps with Zifty. If you turn away from it's how you pull up the app with Zifty, and say you was like looking at something else, it would say, we're not detecting the server, so you can't do 2 apps at the same time with Zifty. So I'm going to see how it goes tonight. If I'm going to do about 6 to 9. Well, I think I signed up for 6 to 9. Oops, what's this thing say? So I'm going to do They track everything, Lynn. Everything. I'm hungry. What's that half? I should eat me some pizza from. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Even though Whole Food, that little hot bar is expensive as hell. One time I went and got me a couple of things from the hot bar. $7.99 a pound. And all I had was about 6 little chicken wings. And that thing was like $8 and change. I put that thing right on back. I was like, nope. It was way too expensive. I mean, Whole Food, their prices have gone down a little. They've gone down some since Amazon bought them out. They've gone down a lot in price, but they've gone down a lot, but certain things are still expensive, still kind of a little bit pricey. So hopefully, me being in this area, I hope I do pretty good, because, you know, I'm not going over no Cheshire Bridge to get no pizza. You must be talking about that other place. What's that place? I know which one you're talking about. I ate over there. It's pretty good, but I ain't going that far. I'm just gonna go right and get me a pizza right from this dang Whole Food if I feel like eating pizza today. But if it's not hot, I ain't getting it. What do you say, Ruthie? When I was doing Uber Eats, they had the gate code, and when I punched the number, they hung up. So I typed the number again, and the lady was like, yeah, I told her your food's here. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, but, you know, I ain't going over there to get no pizza. That's all I know. That's too much. The traffic's not bad, but not. Then she was like, I'm going to buzz you in, so I got in. Her husband was outside. Then he said thank you, and I went and looking at him. Did he leave a tip, Ruthie? That's the question. I don't give a damn if they look at me. I'm at the one in Brookhaven on Peachtree Industrial. The one in Chambly Tucker. Why? Where you at? Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm at the one in Chambly. You know, like the one you go at Buford Highway, Chambly Tucker Road, Peachtree Industrial. That Whole Food. Why? Are you in the area? If you're in the area, you can come by. I'll be sitting here probably till at least 6 o'clock, or I'll be here for a minute. I'm not going to drive around with Zifty looking for orders. I'm just going to stay around the little central area. And then I could turn on, I would also turn on Amazon Flex too. Yeah, you know what? I'm sick and tired of Uber Eats. I'm sick and tired of DoorDash. I'm sick of those two, you know? See, everybody, let me tell you, everybody jumps on a bandwagon when it comes to, oh, let me do DoorDash because you make a lot of money. And then when you get hooked up in there, let me tell you, DoorDash is full of shit. DoorDash is full of shit because they tend to, if you don't it's like they think they the only company. They think that you're an employee, and if you're not, it depends. Like if they find that you are in a certain area too long, and they don't need as many people, they'll cut you off. They'll tell you, "Whoop, nope, you can't do it no more." And they got that, and they slick. If you get a good tip, they seem to not pay. They only want to pay you the minimum dollar delivery fee. Whereas if the customer don't tip, then that's when they give you the delivery fee. It's too much. Yeah, they do. They act just the same. Matter of fact, I need to find out what happened to my damn $300 and something check from Instacart with that class action suit. I got something and I never seen that check yet. I hope I didn't throw it away by accident because I tend to not even open up on my mail. But I'm gonna have to find some information. If Lynn, if you got it, please let me know. Did you get your check from Instacart? They always getting caught there. That's why I wouldn't deal with their stupid asses. Instacart, bunch of full of crap. They always getting caught. You know, I can't wait till they I know they probably not doing Whole Food anymore. Well, I hope I get it because I know they said that check was supposed to be February. I thought they said February, so I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna look out for it because I know they told me I was due $350 something for that couple of months that I did them. Should have been more than that, to be honest, but. No one has mentioned getting it yet. Okay. I know one thing. Remember that, what's her name? The one in Florida. Always be religious, biblical Bible all the time. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She lived in Orlando and she was doing Instacart hard. And then she started doing other things and she said oh, she did. You know what? I'm subscribed to a lot of people. What's her name? What is her dang name? Lynn, what's her name? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I remember I think she was getting, it was like who else was getting it? David or somebody. Blessed Driver. Yes, that's it. The Blessed Driver. I think her check was like $1,000 something because she was doing it way longer. If you were doing Instacart for 3 years or any long length of time, I think so because who told me? Somebody told me he lived in Massachusetts. Not David. Who had lived in Massachusetts? I ain't spoken to him in a minute. I know. Those people were making, because to be honest, even my complaining butt was making a lot of money with Instacart and even the other company. I was making a lot of money in that, in those little few hours that I was doing it. I was making $750. I know, Lynn, I know you in Massachusetts. It was another guy that he was talking to me. He sent me we would talk a lot, not on the phone, but he was from Massachusetts. He had got a regular trucking job, and he lived in Massachusetts. Maybe his name was David also. Maybe his name was, I know it's the one David that lives up in Florida. There's another one. Matt? Dang it, what's his name? I ain't heard from y'all. It was quite a few people. They used to email me. He got my email. We were emailing back and forth. And then he had got a regular job doing truck delivery and stuff. And he was doing Instacart. He told me he was gonna, he supposed to get $1,200 because when I had mentioned about it, he had emailed me. I was like, what? And he was doing Instacart a lot. He was doing it for a while. But he's not a YouTuber. He was on my YouTube channel. Exactly. It used to be really good money. That's why I don't really like the referral programs. Because when you do referrals, refer people. We'll give you $25. You know that they turn around, they cut the rates. That's why I never like that. Crow man, I know you ain't asked me about no damn ass Instacart. Don't even do it. If I were you, don't even waste your time with Instacart. They used to pay $12 guarantee plus the tips. Then now they don't even pay the guarantee no more. They pay, I don't even know what they pay, to be honest, anymore. It sucks. Girl, man, he's serious, Lynn. He asked me that. He never done it. He never done it. Trust me, Crow man, you ain't gonna do no Instacart. You know he ain't doing no Instacart. I ain't know why you even bothered to ask me that question. You are not gonna get anything. I don't even see. I'm sitting here right now in the Whole Food. When I used to sit in Whole Food, I used to go to any Whole Food, whether it be on Ponce, over here. I used to see Instacart shirts all the time. Instacart. Now, nothing. I used to see Ship a lot too. They had the account in Publix, and used to go there any time of the day. You see people walking around doing this grocery shopping. Now it don't even exist. Then they got Aldi's. And then, let me tell you, the Aldi's, they got people walking around. I don't even see them in Aldi's as much, but there's this one nasty Aldi's up there, Jimmy Carter, where a whole bunch of Mexican black folks and real raggedy area of Norcross. And there's an Aldi's that people do deliveries for. Now, let me tell you this is what pissed me off. And I didn't even do it. I had a friend that was doing it. I referred her in the door. I never got my referral fee for referring them, even though they did way many orders to get that referral. People would order like 10 cases of water. Then they got the nerve to live in this raggedy ass apartment complexes. Fat asses sit on the damn stoop all day and then sit there and watch you lug cases of water. Did they leave a tip? Nope. I said nope. So Instacart has it with Aldi's, and it's not every Aldi's. There's only certain ones in Atlanta. Man, those people, it would pay. Let me tell you what it would pay: $5-6. They want you to lug around all that damn groceries. And these people they didn't even live that far. Even if they didn't have no car, you know what? You could have took a damn fucking Uber, not to curse, and go to the damn grocery store and get your own damn groceries and go back to your house and do it. No. You're going to pay extra delivery fee. And then the person who did the delivery, $5. I was like, nope. I used to stay on the damn Facebook page with Instacart in Atlanta, and I would just read all the comments and read all the things going on, and some of the people were die-hard, committed Instacart shoppers. They was making some good money. Man, those same people, they not even there no more. It ain't worth it. When I shop for myself now, the store people always say, you don't do it anymore. They don't see the old faces anymore. I say, it's not worth it. It ain't worth it, Lynn. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the beans. It ain't worth nothing. You are not suckering me and doing it. I'll never do it. For all those groceries, exactly. My damn poor Kia went through the rigors doing that damn Instacart. Because I think you do more traveling. I couldn't do it. It just couldn't. And it don't even work out anymore because now there's so many, I'm so hungry. I gotta get something to eat. What could I eat in here? I don't want no potato chips because I need some food. Maybe I can see what's in the cold bar. Let me walk around. Let me Oh, it ain't worth it no more, I'm telling you. I'll keep my little notepad over here. I'm gonna come back and sit down. Yeah, but they ain't paying nothing. You know what? I forgot I could get me some. Let me see if they got any fruit. Even though fruit's not in season. Zoe's Kitchen, nope. They ain't worth the beans. And then one thing I could say for sure, at least Amazon, once they do have some deliveries, not the packages. That's too much. Sometimes you be picking up 50 packages, you be driving too many miles. I said, couldn't do that either. All right, what can I eat? I don't know who delivery.com is. Stop throwing out stuff and not saying what it is. Talk about it. What? $11.99 for some cold pressed juice? When I got a damn juicer at home, I can make the same stuff at home. Look at this. Winter spice, pear, orange, carrots, sweet potato, nutmeg, cinnamon. Nah, pass. Now, why they got the damn samples? Where those samples at? They used to have little samples on the side. I haven't used my juice in over a year. I bought me a Vitamix a couple weeks ago. All right, is this place available in Atlanta, Crowman? You like to always throw out stuff. Delivery.com, and then when you get there, it ain't even in Atlanta. Yes, I like the Vitamix. I made a couple of smoothies, but I haven't made like soups and stuff yet because I never found. What's wrong with these mangoes? All dried up. Yeah, I like the Vitamix, but I'm also gonna start using my juicer too. I'm gonna start using the juicer. Oh, okay, Chrome Man. You said delivery.com. That's the website. Cause I figured somebody has to do the deliveries for I see a lot of pharmacies started they needing drivers to deliver medications and stuff. I want food. I don't want because I know if I eat fruit it may be too much. Let me see what they got over here. Why they got all the candy all out open? Look at this. They got all that out in the open. $9.99 a pound. Okay. And then I could always put the pulp back into the Vitamix and make juices out of it. So that way I don't throw away the pulp because, they say you lose the fiber when you do juicing. But I have lost some weight, though. Not because I've been juicing, but I've been doing, working out at the pool. And I'm going to start making more juices for the week. At least try to do a juice once a day. I am hungry. And I got my Fitbit. strap back on again. So, but I haven't been doing no hard workouts, you know. Sometimes you don't have to do that hard ass workouts all the time. Here in that pool, when I'm going to a certain class, it's hard because this one lady, I don't know where she from, but she be having these plastic little balls in the pool, and you like rushing, you know, like last night I went to the pool and I was working out with the strength training in the pool, and I felt it all in my back, my shoulders, my arms. I was doing all the different exercises that I started finding out about. But I haven't looked up any YouTube videos yet, so I want to. I started doing that more and running. I literally in the pool and do the weights. I ain't got nothing here to eat. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, pretzels. Interesting. Let me see. Got to steak. Yeah. Double cheddar broccoli soup. I was trying to make broccoli soup the other day, but I ain't had no. $3.99. You know, talk about these tomorrow.